Drivers, start your engines!
Hello everybody, and welcome to the third round of the Skittles Cup Series, this time at Phoenix. On the pole position today, driving the number 55 Dr. Sleep Chevy for Sam Rogers Motorsports is Jack Dwyer, and then next to him, starting second, is the 6'2 State Water Heaters Ford for Fingai Saitomi Motorsports, Jake Kalita. Here's the rest of the starting lineup. And here they go. Jack Dwyer leading them away. Kyle Collins is already getting up behind him, but he looks to pull away after that heartbreak pit situation he had back at Phoenix. He's off to a very strong start. It looks like he's about to lead the first lap of Phoenix. And he will indeed. Jack Dwyer gets that lap. Drake Kalita, the winner of Atlanta, goes down low, though. He wants to win back-to-back. He's definitely proving that he was a worthy pickup by Jeffrey Fingai. If you go back a little further, you can see Sam Rogers there in third place, the Daytona 500 winner and the owner of the number 55 car. And Kyle Collins, Alexander Novacek, Kenny Myatt, Jack Halleck. Give a shout out to Jared Gotastic. He had a horrific crash at Phoenix, but he got out on his own power. He was bruised up very well, but he is back into the car and he is looking very strong this weekend. Looks like they're already going 4 wide. Kenny Myatt looks like he made a bit of contact with Jack Halleck, but it's all good. They managed to sort it out. Back up at front, Jack Dwyer is still leading the way. Alexander Novacek just went low on Sam Rogers to get 4th place. He led the first practice. Kyle Collins, he's going low on Drake Kalita. He's had an atrocious start to the season so far. He wrecked out in Daytona and he wrecked out in Phoenix. Not Phoenix, Atlanta. Here's a shout out to Tyler Heller. He is driving the number 48 Lowe's Chevrolet for Lowe's Autosports, and he is making his debut in the Skittles Cup Series for the part-time championship. Looks to be having a very solid run so far. Back up at front, though, we have Jack Dwyer looking very strong. Drake Kalita's still looking good in second. Kyle Collins in third. Sam Rogers is trying to make his way back up to 4th. There's not near as much passing, but the racing is still very good so far. Looks like Drake Kalita's making the move down low. He wants to be the first to take the lead away from Jack Dwyer all day long so far. Jack Dwyer looks good on that outside. It looks like he might be able to use the momentum on the outside to get another lap lead. Depends on if Kyle Collins helps him or not. Who's going to get this lap? Jack Dwyer gets another one. But it looks inevitable that Drake Kalita will pass him. Drake Kalita, the winner at Atlanta. Hopefully pit strategy won't come down into effect this race. Sam Rogers was looking very strong again in this race as well. He is trying to make his way back up to third. He wants to be there behind his teammate to help him. Jeffrey Fingai, he makes it three wide on Kyle Collins and Sam Rogers. Jeff Bolton in the number 09, he didn't start dead last, but he is last now. His car looks far off the pace. Look back a bit further, you have Matthew Sutton. He is off to an okay start of this race. He had a very good result last race. There you have Zachary Fitzwater. He has had an outstanding start to the season. Wow, he should be very proud of himself. Owner-driver for the largest team in the series, and he's still managing to pull out great results. Then at the end of the first pack, it's Jack Roberts in that number 16 for Flying Aces International. Start of the next pack, you have Eddie Karwowski, followed by Zach Stern and Travis Scott. Back up at the front, it's still a battle for first place, but Jack Dwyer is holding off Drake Kalita. He does not want to give that win up. Looks like he's pulling away a bit, actually. Jeffrey Fingai has slotted himself in behind Drake Kalita. He wants to try to help Drake get the win. Looks like the cars are starting to go single file a bit. Drake Kalita's caught back up a bit. Is he going to try to make the move again? This time he has his teammate behind him to help instead of Sam Rogers. He's going down low. Is this the move that'll get him the lead? He's got his nose out front this time. Jack Dwyer doesn't have the same momentum he did. He doesn't have Kyle Collins behind him or anyone to help. It looks like this time by, it might be Drake Kalita with the lead. The first lead change of the day, and it definitely will be. And Drake Kalita, the first different leader of the race. Jeffrey Fingai is right behind him. Jeffrey would love to get that first win of his career as well. For some of these guys, a finish is all they need. A lot of these front runners have had horrid luck so far. And already you can see them making the catch on Jeff Bolton. How will this play in? Lap cars played a big role in last race, so will it play a big role into this race? Jeff Bolton, he's not letting them by. He pops a squat in front of Drake Kalita and them. He bunches up the field a bit, causing 3 wide between Jeffrey Fingai, Sam Rogers, and Alexander Novacek. Looks like he's going to hold up a lot of the guys. Very unfortunate for them. Hopefully they'll be able to work their way back to the front. There's still a lot left to this race. It's the Jack Dwyer and Drake Kalita show right now, though. Alexander Novacek wants to change that and put his name into the mix. He has potentially been the fastest car all weekend. He set the fastest time of the weekend in happy hour. In the back, you can see Hiroshi Kazumi. He is slowly working his way up after a god-awful start. He started dead last. He has finished in the top 15 both races, which is already exceeding expectations everyone had for him. Austin Rogers, his teammate, he had a career best starting position today, 25th. He is falling back a bit, though. Thomas Saldivia, he's holding himself strong. There's Tyler Heller, the part-time driver. TJ Smith's doing decent. Good to see Kyle Collins up there. He's had an atrocious first two races, like I said, and he's really looking to get a top 10 at least here. Ideally a win, but a top 10 he'll settle for. As Drake Kalita pulls away. This is lap 18, and we're going to go on a bit of a break. We will be back for either a caution or in 10 laps or so to update you. And welcome back to some more action at Phoenix. Drake Kalita has been dominant for the past 10 laps or so, and Alexander Novacek, though, he is now finally putting up some competition. Kenny Myatt and Jeffrey Fingai are right behind them. Jeffrey Fingai has ran the fastest lap this race. Kenny Myatt has ran the second fastest lap. Kyle Collins is looking to get back up into the mix now, as is Jack Dwyer. A lot of these guys are having pretty solid days. Fitzy has fallen a bit further back than he would like. Francois Chastain, he is the back car right now out of all the Blue Flare Motorsports cars. Then you have Jack Roberts. He is kind of just vibing on his own. There's no one in front of him, nobody behind him. He's just kind of on his own. Then for like the second heated cars, Eddie Karweski, Zach Stern, and Eddie Jones. Tyler Heller is putting on quite the performance for Lowe's Autosports right now. He would love to start it off with a top 20 finish. And it looks like the leading pack has caught the traffic now. Drake Kalita looks to have gotten through the first bit of cars easily, but the rest aren't seemed having that luck. Kenny Myatt is shuffled right behind Hiroshi Kazumi right now. Kenny Myatt's going to need to make his move if he wants to have any chance at Drake Kalita. Drake Kalita has been the car to beat today. And what better time to beat him than when he's stuck behind all these slower cars? Here goes Kenny Myatt to the inside of Hiroshi Kazumi. Here he is making his strides now to catch back up to Drake Kalita. This race got real interesting real quick. Jack Dwyer has gone to the inside of Kenny Myatt now, as they're working their way through the lap traffic. Well, they're now being lap traffic. That outside lane, sorry, really slowed down there. Perfect opportunity for Jack Dwyer, the pole sitter, to get back into the mix, as long as he didn't get shuffled to the outside. Yeah, they need to get past Christian Russell now before Drake Kalita gets too far ahead. He's already a couple car lengths ahead of them. Drake Kalita, he's really far ahead. Jack Dwyer is trying to work his way through the field. Looks like he got nudged a bit by Kyle Collins there when he went to go below Ryan Dagby. Austin Rogers has really dropped since his starting position at 25th. Drake Kalita, though, looks like he's about to get into fresh air. It's lap 35 out of 63, and they're already lapping cars. It doesn't look like it's going to be a caution-filled race. Looks like he's going to get through half the field at this rate. And there's a caution. Man, I'm really bad when it comes to missing cautions. Heartbreak for Drake Kalita. He was so far ahead. If they could have stayed clean, it would have been his easily. I will go find out what the caution was about and get back to you. So we've identified the source of the crash. Kenny Myatt was stuck behind these slow cars, and he nudged Christian Vargas and turned himself by accident, and he got hit by Ryan Reed. That sent out the caution, as he didn't get a lot of damage at all, really. He'll still be in the race, so probably still be able to compete fairly well. But that was the source of the caution. We'll get back to you in the green. So the pace lights are off, and that means they're ready to go green next time by. Drake Kalita will lead the field to green, as Jack Dwyer is behind him. Then Kyle Collins, Jack Halleck, Joey DeCrescenzi, Zachary Fitzwater, Alexander Novacek, Francois Chastain, Jared Gotastic, Sam Rogers, Bradley Bishop Jr. They got all these lap cars lined up next to them. The first lapped car is Thomas Saldivia, and then Ephraim Lord behind him. Drake Kalita is ready to go green. He's had an amazing performance so far. He wants to go back to back. Here they go. Drake Kalita takes the green flag here at Phoenix. You know, Jack Dwyer is not giving up that early. He really wants this as well. Drake Kalita's pulling away, but this was a gift for the other boys, as Drake Kalita had really gone. Like, there was no chance anyone was catching him, so this is really helpful. Jack Dwyer is already going low. Jack Dwyer really wants this. Drake Kalita just has such a good car. See, Jack Halleck is edging in the back as well behind Jack Dwyer. Jack Halleck has had an amazing qualifying result so far. The runs haven't been what he has wanted, but the qualifying results have been for sure. They're letting Drake Kalita pull away as of right now. The only cars that were really competing with him all day are up with him in the mix right now. Kenny Myatt and Jeffrey Fingai. But Drake Kalita, he's just the car to beat at the moment. Looks like Kyle Collins is gonna drop down and get second. He wants to get CJ Racing their first win of the season. This is exactly what he was hoping for after those atrocious first two runs. Jack Dwyer isn't settling for it, though. Jack Dwyer wants to get back up into the mix. He's going for the pass on Kyle Collins again. He's going to go for second right back again. They're going to have to be a little more preservative with aggressiveness if they want to catch Drake Kalita anytime soon. The more they battle, the more he pulls away, and the harder it will be to catch him in the long run, because this guy is on fire. He leads another lap. Kyle Collins pulls down in front of Jack Dwyer. He's going to start making his charge for the lead now. It's another lap for Drake Kalita in that number 62 machine. Jack Dwyer drops down. He's going to go for the pass on Kyle Collins again. This is exactly what Drake Kalita wants to see. The two Mercedes are getting ready to make a charge. You can see Alexander Novacek back there making his pass for fourth. And then his teammate Joey DeCrescenzi behind him, helping him get that. Jared Gotastic. And then Francois Chastain's doing pretty good. Sam Rogers, this is not where he would like to be. He would much rather be up front like he was earlier. Ryder Smith, after almost winning Atlanta, he is not in the main pack either. Kenny Myatt and Jeffrey Finguy, they started off the race really well. Sad to see them there. Matthew Sutton, he would love to be up front too, I'm sure of it. Got a bunch of lapped cars back here, and Jack Roberts is just surrounded by them. Tyler Heller, he's still doing pretty good for his debut in the series. These two look to be extremely off the pace. And then Jeff Bolton, well, that's what we expect from Black Ice Enterprises anyways. Back up front, we have Alexander Novacek, the Ukrainian. He is going for the pass on Kyle Collins. Didn't work that time. Kyle Collins is still on Drake Kalita's tail. Looks like Jack Dwyer is dropping back a little bit. Here goes Alexander Novacek. He's going for the pass on Kyle Collins one more time. Will he get it this time by? No, he will not. Kyle Collins used the momentum to get closer to Drake Kalita. It looks to be all Drake Kalita's show so far as he leads another lap. We are edging into lap 50 here, and here goes Kyle Collins. He's going to make his pass now. Will Kyle Collins finally get the lead? Is someone going to dethrone Drake Kalita from this? It looks like as if he will. And Drake Kalita has finally been dethroned as the leader. There goes Kyle Collins. Will somebody be able to take it from him? Alexander Novacek is hoping he can get up to the quarter panel of Drake Kalita before he tries to make his dive to the lower line. Didn't work though. They're trying to hold Jack Dwyer off because they know he'll be a threat if he gets to the inside. Here goes Drake Kalita back to the inside of Kyle Collins. It's going to be Kyle Collins' lap, though. Alexander Novacek is trying so hard, but it is not working in his favor. He cannot seem to get by. And here goes Drake Kalita. He's gone for the pass on Kyle Collins again. Jack Dwyer is back up into the mix. He made his way back to the inside. He is hungry for this win. Drake Kalita, he got the pass on Kyle Collins. He's back to the lead. Now someone's just got to take it from Drake Kalita again. The man to beat right now is Drake Kalita. But here comes Jack Dwyer. Kyle Collins, he's getting ready to dip back to the inside with the help from Jack Dwyer. Here he goes again. Will he get him this time? It looks like Drake Cleat is going to have the momentum potentially that he needs to keep the lead. Nope, it's going to be Kyle Collins' lap. Yes, it's Kyle Collins' lap. What a battle between these two guys so far. There's 10 laps to go. Well, 11, I guess. No, 10. Man, I gotta stop talking. Jack Dwyer is back, pushed out to the outside. Alexander Novacek, he's making his move for third place. He wants to get Mercedes that win. It's between Kyle Collins and Drake Cleatano, though. That was Drake's lap. Man, this is the battle of a lifetime right now. Both drivers, one wants to go back-to-back, one wants to finally get his first top 10, top 5, and win of the season all in one go. Another lap led by Drake. It looks like he might be able to clear Kyle Collins. Nope. Alexander Novacek is making sure that doesn't happen. He still wants to be in the running for the win of this. A lot of momentum into that corner by Drake Kalita. He clears Kyle Collins there. It might be all over. Drake Kalita might have just won it all there. Kyle Collins is going to have to try to find speed somewhere. There's Jack Dwyer. Jack Dwyer into the inside. He is in the inside lane. Here comes Jeff Bolton. Looks like lap traffic will play a role in the final result of this race again. Slow down Drake Kalita enough to make it a competition. Jack Halleck is ready to run for it. Not Jack Halleck, Jack Dwyer. He is right on the tail. Here goes Jack Dwyer down to the inside. Is he going to take it away from Drake Kalita? Kyle Collins is down low to help Jack. .58 laps. This is lap 58 right here. It looks like Drake Kalita's pulling away again. That might have been Jack's last shot at getting the win. Drake Kalita's really got a good lead right now. Alexander Novacek, he wants to try to get back up there. He wants to be able to make a last lap move for it, so he's pushing Jack Dwyer now. Kyle Collins is on the outside of Jack Dwyer. He's looking to clear him. Lap 60 of 63. Kyle Collins, is he going to go down low? He does. He's chasing down Drake Cleta now. He's one of the 3 different leaders. All 3 different leaders of the race so far are first, second, and third. Here he goes. Kyle Collins has gone down low on Drake Cleta. Doesn't work for him that time. And now Jack Dwyer, he's gone to the inside of Kyle Collins. That might be it. That might be what Drake Cleta needs to get this win. Kyle Collins is going to make one last push. 2 laps to go. They're coming around to the white flag. Kyle Collins is going to have to do something wild here to potentially get the win. He's looking to the inside. Drake Cleta, he got some momentum. He pulls away. Here they go. White flag. Drake Cleta takes it. Kyle Collins, he is really wanting this win. If he wants it, he's going to have to get to the inside soon. Here he goes, pushing to the inside. The help of Jack Dwyer. Will Collins get him at the line? He will not. Drake Cleta will win round 3 at Phoenix, going back to back for Fingai Saitomi Motorsports. We got Kyle Collins second. Oh. Kyle Collins second, Jack Dwyer third, Alexander Novacek fourth, Bradley Bishop Jr. fifth, Francois Chastain sixth, Jared Gotastic seventh, Jack Halleck eighth, Zachary Fitzwater ninth, Joey DeCrescenzi 10th, Ryder Smith 11th, Sam Rogers 12th, Jeffrey Fingai 13th, Matthew Sutton 14th, and Kenny Myatt 15th. I hope you enjoyed round 3 of the Skitties Cup series. I am your host, Kyle Collins, and I hope you tune in for next round. Here are the results.